is Discussions
with Rae-Shan Nate.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Rae-Shan Nate, and guess what? I'm back with another episode of Discussions, and I got another hot guest with me today. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Toledo. I'm a personal trainer here at NJ Fitness Factory. I'm Rae-Shan's trainer.
Yes, he is, y'all, and he's the one that's, making all the sexier. Okay, so listen, I got my Apple iPhone. We're about to get started. You know the premise of Discussions. They say men don't talk, but men absolutely do talk. Y'all, they just don't talk as much as we do. So 10 minutes, we're going to chat, we're going to have a discussion, and we're going to be done. Just 10 minutes. Everybody has 10 minutes. Got my Apple iPhone. Let me start the stopwatch. So Jeff, you are my trainer. Y'all see this big old studio. There's another section over there. He tortures me, but in a good way, So you are the man, you're the fitness, and you wear it well. But I want to go a little bit beyond fitness. I'm doing this thing now where I'm talking to guys, and I want to know what love is to you. When I say the word love, what is love to you?
So love, there's so many different meanings I can take that. But the biggest one as a Christian, so God, obviously, I feel like is true love. But in another aspect, love for me is taking it another way or loving myself. So that's one way I look at it. But the biggest one, too, that I see everyone really looks for is love in someone else, to find love with someone else and connecting with that person, right?
Yeah.
And expressing yourself in a loving way and reciprocating that back and going back, right?
Yeah.
So true love for me is something that you can't deny. Like, you feel it, and you can't deny it. It's just something that comes over you, makes you happy, and makes you do crazy things, right? For me, when I fall in love, it just takes over me, and I can't hide it.
That's so nice.
It just exudes for me, right?
So we always love that, and I wanted to talk to you about that because, first of all, your character, since I've been working out here, character has always been consistent, always nice, always even keel, even tone, and you speak about Christ. So 1, you're a man. 2, you're a nice-looking man. 3, you love God. That's like, that's everything. That's everything to most women. And then because, people would expect you to talk about fitness, I just wanted to tap into the heart a little bit. So what makes you commit to a woman? And I'm asking this because always with my girls, girls, we're always having this conversation like, what makes a man commit? What makes him say, you know what, she's the one, and her, I want to be with her?
So I can tell you a story that I've had in the past in a relationship where, well, I got out of a long-term relationship 4 years ago, and then getting out of it, I wanted to focus on myself. I wanted to build myself up, and
what does that mean for a man? Because we don't always know men to, I'm gonna focus on self. No, that means he's out there dating other women.
No, yeah. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna build myself up mentally, physically, spiritually, and get myself right?
Okay.
And if I do meet girls along the way, I'll date them, and what I always tell myself, I'm not going to push girls away unless, because you never know who the right one is going to come along. And if you seclude yourself from the outside world and the girls, you never know. You might miss the one. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm dating. And it's coming to that point where it's like, when do you commit? I've dated girls where I'm like, I don't feel it, and it might have been sometimes I just wanted to see if it goes somewhere. And sometimes I'm a man, I get lonely. So I'm like, what? Let me test it out. And it might not be in the first time, like I interact with them, so I date them. And if I don't feel that I can be myself, or
what is being myself?
Like being my true, like with all my quirkiness and weirdness and everything I am about myself, I can be that and not feel judged or just feel uncomfortable with that person.
Okay.
If I don't feel that, then I feel like.
Can you tell us one quirk?
One quirk?
Just one quirk? Because I got a lot of them, y'all.
I love to sing. So one of my things, I always sing in the car. I don't know any lyrics, so I just make up lyrics. I mumble, and everyone makes fun of me for it. But I feel like if I can sing around you and be like loud and okay with it, comfortable, and just singing next to you, and that's one of my quirkiness. And like, I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. I'll sing like, I'm Hispanic. I'll sing Spanish songs. And I don't even know the words to it sometimes, and I just start making up words.
But you're Hispanic, you got the nice, sexy music and everything. So do you get her up there and you start the dancing and all that?
Yeah. I love to dance. I love dancing. So one of my biggest things, like, I like to go out and have a good time and dance every salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, all that. And I love to move. I love to have a good time I'm very spontaneous, so I need a girl that can be with me.
Be with you. But now, what makes a guy say, you know what? Out of the 5 or 10 million women that he encounters on a weekly basis, she's it. What is it about her? And enough to say, you know what? I'm gonna put everybody else aside. And I'm gonna I want to invest in her.
So my thing was when I met a girl, I felt that like I was dating for years, and I'm like, I can't find someone that I can really open up with, or have her open up with me too. Because then it also has to be, if she's not really opening up and I don't feel it, and I feel like she's hiding something or something. So I felt this feeling, and we both felt it. Like I felt like I've known her for years.
Okay.
I was like, where has she been my whole life? And I'm like, and I felt like I now understand why all the other relationships didn't work out, or why the other girls weren't the one, or I didn't feel it. And I felt it right then and there when I was able to be myself, open up, and laugh and have a great time, and not even look at my phone. You know how everyone looks at their phone? I forgot I even had a phone. We both were like on another, and it felt amazing. And we both wanted to say, like, you know, I love you. And you know when you feel it, when you both can, and I knew she was just looking at me and I'm looking at her, and it was just like, I saw her, like, I know what you want to say. And when you can just feel that connection, she's like, what? I was like, I know you want to say I love you, because I want to say it too. She's like, how'd you know? And it felt natural. It was like amazing. I was like, this is what I feel. This is what you're supposed to feel. And it was just an amazing feeling, you know? Like, that's when you know.
That's when you know.
You know, yeah, like we both can feel the same thing. It was just on the same
I'm glowing as
page.
if somebody done said something to me. So now, you know, women, we get together, girls get together, and, you know, men get together, and you guys talk. What are some of the things that women don't know about men and dating? But you teach me.
Okay.
You teach
me.
Well,
one of the things, and I've done it, and I'm be totally honest. I'm gonna be real and honest, and I'm not perfect. I've dated girls where I didn't, like, I've dated girls and I knew it wasn't the one.
Right.
But I dated them, and I kept dating them, hoping maybe they'll change.
You know,
And I'm like, oh, maybe, but that's me not knowing. I didn't know that feeling, right? So I just kept trying, you know, and girls will try. And the more you try, the more it was like, I wasn't looking, like, I don't want a girl to try that much, right?
Okay.
Or a girl shouldn't try that much. If that guy's not interested, and you shouldn't entertain it any longer.
okay. Do you think women should women initiate with men? Should they initiate dates? Should women?
Yeah, I think that's actually good. I think
Really?
times have changed where if a girl initiates it, I've had a girl initiate it, and I felt like, wow, this is different, but I didn't look at her any different. We're like, oh wow, like she likes me, and
Okay.
you know, I must be like something that she wanted and she's going after. I just felt like, okay, cool, like this is different, and guys actually would like that. I
They
think.
like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I liked it, and I never had that happen to me before. And actually, the girl I was talking about, she actually initiated a little bit with me. She
Wow.
asked me out. I was like, hey, or like.
So you like, okay, so that works. 2 more things. If a woman just is intimate with you, if she giving it up, sleeping with you, just not with you, but with men too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Do men take that and say, you know what, I'm gonna just get what I can get and I'm out, or what?
So
It depends on the situation.
it depends on the situation, because like I'm being honest, I've had that,
Yes.
and I was like, yeah, this is if it happens so fast, I'm like, maybe she's done it before with somebody else, right? Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
easier, and it probably doesn't mean anything to her, and it probably shouldn't mean anything to me. But if a girl, you know, if that happens, right? Stuff happens in life, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a mistake, but if it just happens, but after that, you start building on something, you know, I don't think it should be something like, okay, you did that and it's
Deal breaker.
over. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over.
okay.
Like
Deal
that.
breaker.
Yeah, deal breaker. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So what is one thing that we don't know that you know you get with the guys, and you can tell a little bit of the guy secret? One thing you guys talk about, like, man, she just, or they just. One thing we don't know, maybe something that we're doing wrong, we're not doing, something that we don't know.
Just really listening to the guy, like when we have a lot of stuff going on, right? Like for me, I'm a very busy guy, and try being more understanding. I mean, I know we both, like, it should be me understanding her, she understanding me, but it's both ways. And I feel like sometimes girls be like, you don't understand me, like, you don't know, I need attention, I need this. But when a guy is going, like, right now I'm building my own business and I'm doing a lot and I'm focusing still on myself.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a thing where you should still have your own path of happiness and your dreams, right? And I should still have it. When we come together, obviously you're gonna come together, but you still have something that's individual. And I feel like the girls,
Have your own life.
yeah, and I feel like the girls think it should be everything together. And there's some things that I need to do by myself. I need to focus, and you know, I love that you're there. You should encourage me, support me, and that's great. But I feel like sometimes girls don't understand when I need to go off, or the guy needs to go off a little bit and do his thing, where he needs to focus on his career, his dreams, you know, a little
Doesn't
bit.
mean he's left. But now, are you still communicating during that time, or you just I'm out and I'm gone for a while and still be there when I get back?
No. I'm still communicating, you know, to an extent, right? And if something like a busy time comes along and you're like really focused trying to launch something like a business or something, right? Then I want them, you know, they should understand. Like, look, it's not like we stop loving you. We're gonna leave you.
Keep going.
Okay.
We're just gonna a little extended. Keep going. Because I got one more question I have to ask you.
Okay.
My friends would kill me if I didn't ask you this.
Okay, and that was basically just more understanding on when someone that's really focused and driven.
Yeah.
That they're not gonna leave that person. That person is trying to. For me, I would be focusing on building what I'm doing for us. And it might seem,
ladies, for us.
Yeah, and it might seem like it's for me because I'm focused, but it's building for us, you know.
Support your man while he's out building.
Exactly.
Now, I told my girlfriends, you know, women of a certain age, that I was coming to, you know, interview my trainer, and they all said that I needed to ask you this question. Women over a certain age, it's not easy to lose weight anymore. What are we doing wrong, or what should we be doing? Can you give us a few tips?
A quick few tips. A lot of older women, it gets harder. Your metabolism fine women,
yes.
Your metabolism slows down. So the huge thing, a lot of people think it's you have to work out even more on cardio. So the biggest thing is doing weight training, strength training.
Really?
You have to incorporate. Yeah, you have to incorporate your weight training. The conditioning and cardio might have worked when you were younger, when you had a fast metabolism. Now you have to build the muscle. And don't think you're gonna get bulky and get these muscles like me, right? But you are gonna get toned, okay? And you need that to help your metabolism speed it up, because with the muscle you're building, you're putting on by using the weight training, it's going to help burn the fat, keep your metabolism working throughout the day as you build a muscle, because it's burning it. When you don't, you're just doing the cardio and running, stuff like that. It's great, but now your metabolism is slowed down. As you get older, you need to boost that metabolism up. Using weight training is going to help a lot. And the biggest one, that's like one of them, but the biggest tip obviously is nutrition. You have to go on nutrition. It's a game changer. Whatever you've been doing before might have worked, but as your metabolism slows down, as you get older, you have to start changing your diet. I mean, more nutrition. I never say really diet, because nutrition, I want it to be like a lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle, and little by little, and it can be incorporating just drinking water, eating more vegetables, eating protein more.
The 5 small meals a day, is that really true? Is that good, or
it's to everyone's different. So I can never, obviously I like to sit down with everyone's different. Every body is their body type is different, and it can be 5 meals a day is perfect for you, but you could probably just do 3 meals. It depends on what you need and exactly.
All right, so Jeff, people may want to ask you what they need individually. Where can people find out more about you?
So you can look me up on my Instagram. Is the biggest thing right now. I have more videos. I've been promoting myself on Instagram. It's Toledo_Fit. I've been putting more videos. I'm going to start posting more informative videos and exercise videos, so you guys could watch and follow me. And then if you have any questions, you can send me a message through there, and that would be great. And I love to help people, which she knows. I love helping all the clients here.
We're in Bloomfield. Come to New Jersey Fitness Factory.
Yep.
He is phenomenal. And the videos that you see me working out is in his class.
Yeah, you gotta try this out. You gotta come. Just give me one shot. It's 365 Broad Street in Bloomfield, New Jersey. You get a free class, so at least try one class with me.
Try it out.
Check us out. I'm sure you won't regret it, and you're gonna fall in love with it.
Thank you. Love that keyword. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Discussions, an R&B Media Group production.